conversation, which, from Gordon Brown's viewpoint, had ended relatively amicably. She said she was still going to vote Labour, but just as he got into his car, when he was having a conversation with his aide, once they were leaving the event, he was caught making these remarks about what Mrs. Duffy had said.
Thanks very much. Well, okay. Should never have put me with that woman. Whose idea was that? It's Sue, I think. It's ridiculous. There will be. Everything. She just a bigoted woman.
Well, that's what he was saying. He has already apologised, hasn't he?
Yes, he has, in that radio interview on Radio 2 in the last half hour. And in the last few minutes, I know now that Gordon Brown has rung Mrs. Duffy to say sorry to her personally. But we could see that this has been a dreadful incident for the Prime Minister. And we can see as he makes this apology that he had his head in his hands. Clearly, he must realise that it is a very damaging moment for him in the campaign. Let's have a listen to his apology.
As you went away, a microphone picked you up saying that was a very bigoted woman. Is that what you said?
I apologise if I've said anything like that. What I think she was raising with me was an issue about immigration and saying that there were too many people from Eastern Europe in the country. And I do apologise if I've said anything that has been hurtful, and I will apologise to her personally.
Someone has just handed me the tape. Let's play it and see if we can hear it.
She'll never have put me with that woman. Whose idea was that? It's Sue, I think. It's ridiculous. There will be.
What did she say?
Everything. She's just a bigoted woman. That she used to be Labour.
That is what you said. She's not allowed to express her view to you, or what?
Of course she's allowed to express her view, and I was saying that. The problem was that I was dealing with a question that she raised about immigration, and I wasn't given a chance to answer it because we had a whole melee of press around it. But of course I apologise if I've said anything that has been offensive, and I would never put myself in a position where I would want to say anything like that about a woman I met. It was a question about immigration that really I think was annoying.
And you're blaming a member of your staff there, Sue, is it?
No, I'm blaming myself, and I blame myself for what is done. But you've got to remember that this was me being helpful to the broadcasters with my microphone on, rushing into the car because I had to get to another appointment, and they have chosen to play my private conversation with the person who was in the car with me. I know these things can happen. I apologise profusely to the lady concerned. I don't think she is bad. I think it was just the view that she expressed that I was worried about that I couldn't respond to.
You can see from the Prime Minister's body language, just as he listened to that you can see how difficult, how awkward this is for him.
Yes, I think so. There's no question that this is a very damaging moment in Labour's campaign, particularly because they had chosen deliberately to put Gordon Brown out there in contact with ordinary voters more often, and especially also because he has a reputation for not always being very patient, for having a bit of a temper, and there's always a lot of chatter around Westminster about the public Gordon Brown and then the private Prime Minister, who's somebody who sometimes in moments in private is very different to the kind of image that he likes to portray in public. Obviously, too, this episode has been